more emphasis on the many challenges that tropics face. As such, tropics, like many of us know and understand, it's full of diversity, whether it's culture, whether it is natural reserves, whether it is species. It is so bountiful of richness. And at the same time, when we look at the number of natural calamities, or look at the vulnerability, or look at the threats this entire tropics face, it's just so humongous. And whether it is climate change, whether it is erratic rainfalls, whether it is disease, everything, tropics are the most affected ones. I request the participants to be kindly mute your.
You understand the logic.
Anu, can you unmute people or mute people?
Hello? Yeah, I'll do that, sir. I'll mute all and then I'll unmute.
It is like a perfect.
Okay.
Right, sir. So now, sorry about the disturbance. I'm going to unmute Nehru sir now. Right, sir. So let me know if you can unmute yourself.
Yes. Thank you, Anu. So, like I mentioned, tropics, with all its tremendous diversity, tremendous importance of all the global processes, whether it is ecological processes, whether it is environmental processes, tropics play a much more crucial role than any other ecosystem, and it also most vulnerable ecosystem. So to bring in more awareness and bring in more attention of the global community, the UN has commemorate this particular day and dedicated this day for tropics. And when we talk about tropics, again, heritage is a one interesting and more intriguing aspect. We all know, coming from a tropical country, heritage is perceived in many different ways. But when we look at natural ecosystems, everything is our heritage. All the forest, all the wildlife, all the species that we see is our heritage of. It's all heritage of this landscape. And in connection to this, in April 18th, we also celebrated a day for World Heritage Day. And the Wildlife Institute of India Category 2 Center, along with the National Museum of NMNH. So we also celebrated this day in a big way across India. And it's one of the highly participated programs in the recent times as far as many environmental programs are concerned. And we will also be announcing some interesting prize winners of one huge competition that happened. So without taking much time, I welcome all the dignitaries and all the participants. And I'm very sure this webinar will be a much more thought-provoking one. We are all looking forward to Dr. Sonali Ghosh ma'am's talk on this very interesting topic. We look forward to the webinar. Thank you, Anuranjan. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Nehru Prabhakaran, for that wonderful introduction. And it is indeed my pleasure to welcome today our guest of honor and our speaker, keynote speaker today, Dr. Sonali Ghosh. Dr. Sonali Ghosh, as you have seen in your agenda, is the field director of Kaziranga Tiger Reserve. She has extensive experience in managing World Heritage sites, both Manas and Kaziranga. And she has a wonderful video to share with us before she begins her talk. So Sonali ma'am, do you think I should play the video first? Yes, okay, ma'am. So I'm playing the video first. And ma'am, let me know if you can speak.
Yeah, now I can speak. Thank you.
Right, ma'am. So I'll begin with the video first, and then ma'am, you can begin your talk. Right. Thank you. Please bear with me as I get the video going.
Kajironga, Kajironga, Jeni sao monomoha, Nana jivo jonture bhora, Ei Kajironga, Kajironga, Kajironga. Kajironga, Kajironga, Jeni sao monomoha, Nana jivo jonture bhora, Ei Kajironga, Kajironga, Kajironga.
So students, I hope you enjoyed that wonderful video. And now I would request Dr. Sonali Ghosh to begin her address. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, are you unable to unmute yourself? Okay.
Okay.
Right, ma'am.
Yeah, now I can. And thank you so much, Anuranjan there. And thank you to C2C. Good morning to everybody. Dr. Suresh, Dr. Nehru, Dr. Magesh, and everybody else. It's indeed an honor and privilege for me to be part of this webinar. And I thank Anuranjan for reaching out to me. That video was short rather, but then, we have the Kaziranga YouTube channel. I will request everybody, all the participants, to please subscribe to it. We have beautiful videos and material and education material on that. So we are discussing tropics, and what better than a site like Kaziranga, which is really like an iconic place from the point of view of its biodiversity, from the point of view of the conservation efforts that have happened. So I welcome all the students to come and visit us. Feel free to come in as on a personal trip, or your schools, if they can get you to come here. And so the first time that you will experience it is truly magical. Now, when we talk about tropics and we talk about parks like Kaziranga, there are several aspects. And as a park manager, for me, we have several challenges. So, for example, now from the time the park got closed, which was on 31st of May, our entire focus is now on the how do we protect our animals, which have to now do the seasonal migration from the park out to the outside the park into the hills. And this is the annual migration that all the animals have to do as part of the processes, the natural processes that happen. Kaziranga is roughly 1,300 square kilometers. It has 70% of the world's population of the one-horned rhino. It has the world's largest population of wild buffalo. It has good numbers of tigers and of swamp deer and of elephants. So when you have such a huge number in terms of animals and of species, your management has to take care of how to reduce or minimize the conflict which can come across, how to ensure that they are protected and prevent poaching, which is a big scare, especially for the rhinos, and also ensure that communities which are living along the fringes of the park have benefits and are able to be part of the management of Kaziranga. So these are some of the challenges that we face. So, like as I said, uh, from July onwards now, our entire focus will be on how we are able to take care of our animals, which will be moving. The area will be flooded, and we need this flood because, as I said, in tropics and in Kaziranga, it's part of the natural cycle. On one side of our Kaziranga, we have the Brahmaputra River, and the another side we have the hills. So it is a natural system where the Brahmaputra floodwaters come in and the animals move to the hills. Just today, also, like as we speak, I was telling Anuranjan that I'm not able to stay for a long time because I'm now going for a flood preparation meeting with the local communities. So we are talking to the hill people who are of a different community. They are from the Karbis tribe, and we are talking to them, telling them that that how the animals will be migrating and that they need to take care of themselves and of the animals. So these are some of the different things that we do. I will not yeah, I'm just trying to see if there is any question in the chat box. So there isn't. So I think that's it from my side, and I'm really happy that the competition happened and the kids were able to compete well, and they have been able to get the prizes. So over to you, Anuranjan. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, for that wonderful and brief introduction to Kaziranga National Park. And students, as you might have heard, ma'am is in a live situation there as we speak. And like ma'am mentioned, it would be a truly special experience if you get to visit Kaziranga. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen videos and documentaries of the savannah in Africa, right? Where you see animals and there's vast open spaces. I think Kaziranga is the closest you can come to the savannah experience in India, and it's a wonderful place because it's very well protected, and field directors and authorities like ma'am have taken special care to make it an iconic wildlife place, not only in India but in the world, because of which it is also a World Heritage Site. And in continuation with what ma'am is saying, I would like to run a small presentation which contains the wonderful information and the prize-winning entries of the art contest, which was organized as part of World Heritage Day. And it's our honor that ma'am will be announcing those names as we go through the picture. So, ma'am, I'll begin with sharing the presentation. Please let me know, ma'am, if you can see the presentation on screen. Can you? Okay, students, can you see the presentation on screen? Maybe someone can type in the chat. Okay, okay, all right. So I think ma'am is having a issue with her sound. I'll just take a second and unmute ma'am.
Okay, now I can. So we can
Yes,
see
ma'am.
the
And can you see
presentation,
this?
Anuranjan. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am. Okay, wonderful. So, ma'am, a brief introduction to, okay, we are having a little bit of an issue. Hold on. With those controls. I'm just trying to, I think someone is annotating, so maybe we can prevent that. So anyone using the annotation tool, I would request you please not to use the annotation tool because I'll have to remove you from the meeting then. So please avoid using the annotation tool. Right. So ma'am, can you see it? I hope ma'am is.
Yeah, I
Ma'am,
can see it. Yes, I
all
can.
right. So moving to the presentation, just a brief summary of what the event was. It was announced on the 18th of April and it was run in 60 schools across the country. We had participation all the way from Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat and from Jammu and Kashmir to Tamil Nadu. So we covered the entire spectrum with 775 hard copy submissions, ma'am. So it was a wonderful thing. And uh, the first encouragement prize goes, ma'am, if you can go through the slides. Hello, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I don't know why it's being unmuted and unmuted again. Hold on. Give me a second. Right,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Yeah, Anuranjan. Sorry, yeah, for the all the technology. But yeah, it's good to know and congratulations. So the first encouragement prize is to Sneha Satarkar. She is in the Ramakrishna Mahadev Salgaonkar School. Well done. Next is encouragement prize is Kavyashree K. She's a class 10 student of SBOA School and Junior College, Chennai. Congratulations. Encouragement prize to Bharti Choudhary. She is in class 11, I think, Janki Devi Public School, Rajasthan. Congratulations. That's a very beautiful. And this is to Shri Anmol Kumar. He is a class 12 student of School of Excellence, Madanpur Khadar Colony, New Delhi. Congratulations. The next encouragement prize is to Ashirbad Das. He is a class 9 student of Talcher, Angul, Odisha. Congratulations. The third prize winner is Harsh Sanjay Jadhav. He is the student of class 9 in Talcher, Angul. Congratulations. The second prize goes to A. Jefrin Stew. He is a class 9 student of St. Gregorius School, Dwarka, New Delhi. Wonderful. Congratulations. And the first prize goes to Ms. Nayonika Jena. Well done, Jena. I can see you. Is class 12, DAV Public School, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Wonderful. That's a very accurate depiction of the rhino. Heartiest congratulations, Nayonika.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am. And our congratulations to all the participants, not just the prize winners, because every one of you sent in wonderful entries. And unfortunately, how things work, we had to select a few winners. And of course, these are spectacular as well. But congratulations to all of you who participated. And our big thanks to all the teachers and the principals of the schools who took the effort of organizing this contest in your respective schools. I'm sure some of you are online. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, for your effort. We really appreciate it. And before ma'am leaves, I know ma'am is going on a flood patrol. If I can request all of you who are online to just switch your cameras on, we'll take a group photo. In this age of webinars, we have figured a way out of taking a group photo. So I want all of you to switch your cameras on, and we will create a composite image based on the people we have online, and I will share it with all of you as well. So yeah, those of you can hear me, I request you to please switch your camera on if you can. We would love to have you see you online. I can see people coming online all the way through. And congratulations to everyone. I think it's a wonderful achievement and we love the idea. We'll hear from the students as well a little bit later as to what their ideas of natural heritage and nature were. But okay, so I think I see a few people who have switched the cameras off. Maybe they are in a position where they don't want to switch the camera on. But thank you for to those of you who have the camera on. Give me a second. I take a picture. So smile and another smile, please, just for safety. Cool. So thank you so much for ma'am for your time. We really appreciate it. And it's an honor to speak with you in person. And the students, of course, now that they have been briefed with Kaziranga and given a small sample, I hope that they get to travel to Kaziranga as well and experience the wonder in person. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. And with that, I would like to pass the speaking mic next to Dr. C.R. Magesh, who was instrumental in organizing this contest, because I must say Dr. Magesh is a dynamo in terms of energy. He is someone who connects all the schools. Every school in Delhi, I must tell you, knows him. And so does, I think, every school in Goa, Gujarat, and Arunachal Pradesh, because he is a wonderful, dynamic person, and he's central to the mission of the National Museum of Natural History to spread the word of science. And in that respect, sir has a few words to say. Magesh sir, I'm unmuting you. Please let me know if you can speak.
So,
Yes,
namaskar and good morning, everybody. I'm happy to see a principal from Kashmir also. Yes. So, namaskar to Suresh sir and the winners of our competition. Neru Prabhakaran sir ku vanakkam. As sir said, Ranjanji said, I have only one question in myself. I came from Kanyakumari to Delhi. I should go back with knowledge and humbleness and gratitude to this mother earth. My parents made me to study botany, and I feel that I am doing justice to this, and to our nation. And God has rightly placed me in the National Museum of Natural History, which is directly connected with the school children. Early morning, 7 o'clock, when I go to the school assembly and say how I become a scientist and how we should protect our mother earth, all the children very happily, enthusiastically listen to me, and after my talk, they will come and they hug like anything, sir. हमको कोई ऐसा नहीं बताया. Then I used to say, from कन्याकुमारी से इधर आके हिंदी सीखे आपके साथ एड्रेस करने के लिए हमको हिम्मत होने से आप लोग राजधानी में क्या नहीं कर सकते. So first I motivate them, then I give the subject, and I can see the children's of our competition. And Nayonika Jena, she is a winner of the National Tiger Day also. Last year she is the winner, and I request Suresh sir, all our winners should be taken to any of the national park or wildlife sanctuary. So in any of the opportunity, you can give them, or if they want to go, they can contact you and you can felicitate them, sir. That also can be done, because
Definitely.
because Nayonika Jena got the opportunity to go to Jim Carpet, which was sponsored by the NTCA. So Sultan sir took her with the complete parents, family came there, and they enjoyed. They went with a lot of memories, and she's a wonderful painter. And I could see some the participant from the Mumbai Reliance Foundation School. The teacher is also very interested and very energetic teacher. She always called me and, sir, थोड़ा concept हमको पता नहीं, थोड़ा हमको बता दीजिए. So even though I was very busy, I used to explain her. So Ila Upadhyay madam है Kashmir से. She is also very active, and when she came to Delhi, I took her to the UNEP, the plastic titanier program, and she got the opportunity to meet all the peoples from the UNEP. And like this, I feel very happy to help the school children, the teachers, to connect with the nature, science, and I helped one boy who is in DLF Public School in Inspire Award. Now the boy got selected and he's in Los Angeles. So I am in the state of content. I want only work and 5 hours sleep. So I keep on working. And this courage to speak here also I got from the school children only. So school children are our future generation. Whatever, when I was studying, no scientist come to my school and college or never said no. Climate change is going to happen, or flood is going to happen, the temperature is going to increase. So now a lot of opportunities are there. So I congratulate all these children, all the teachers, and I'm humbled in front of all the teachers also who made me a scientist, and my colleagues also here who encouraged me. And Suresh sir, it is wonderful working with you and the Ranjanji. So we both have the same wavelength. If I say Ranjanji, aap baat kariye, तुरंत वो बात कर रहे हैं. So अच्छा लगा sir. In the future program, which is going to happen in July, we will do a wonder and we will support you, and whatever things you require in Delhi or across the country, we will help you. So thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Right.
Thank you so much, Magesh sir. And as you can see, sir is always humble and always energetic and full of ideas. And I think he is the connecting thread from, like sir mentioned, right, from teachers in Kashmir to teachers in Kanyakumari. He is the connecting thread, and we are privileged to have Dr. Magesh as part of our organizing team. And he definitely brings the fire and the energy to our to all of our programs. So thank you so much, sir, for your time. And now it's a section of the webinar which we really look forward to. And this is hearing from the artists themselves. Like I said, there were wonderful entries. Everyone put the imagination into place. Yes, sir. Sorry, Nehru. Sorry,
Anu,
yes.
Anu, I
Yes,
think
Magesh sir.
Dr. Magesh wants to say something. Unmute
Yes,
him.
Magesh sir. Okay, sorry. Yes, sir.
Suresh sir, I am happy to share with one good news to you and the children who will get motivated. I was noticed by the director, Indian Institute of Human Settlement, Bangalore, in the Twitter. He
Okay.
contact our ministry.
Okay.
They want a person to share the behavior of the children through mission life.
Okay.
So I got a call from him and he said, sir, is it Dr. C.R. Magesh? Yes, sir. I am a director of this institute. We are hosting a symposium and we need you to share your experience, which you have with the children. Then I told him, I am a small man, I cannot say, you speak to my director. Then they sent a mail to director. Tomorrow I am traveling to Bangalore and I will share the experience which I gained from these children. And I will get more motivated, and my team who is in Delhi and across the regional centers, they should also get motivated. Always hard work never go waste. Thank you so much, sir.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Magesh. And as the comments say, someone has commented, Dr. Magesh is a legend. So thank you for that. And Dr. Magesh, we will definitely stay in touch with you. And now we come to the portion of the webinar, which I really look forward to hearing from the students themselves. What brought them into this competition, and basically how has natural heritage inspired them? प्राकृतिक धरोहर ने उनको कैसे प्रेरणा दी, तो उसके बारे में हम जानना चाहेंगे. And we will go in reverse order. We will go with the third prize winner first. I do not see Harsh Sanjay Jadhav online. Is he online? If he is online, please ping in the chat so that I know which handle to unmute. I can see Nayonika is online. I can see Jefrin is online. But Harsh Sanjay Jadhav, if you are online, please ping. And I would like to call him on first because I don't see his name in the attendee list. Maybe he's not available. So, okay. I think he's not available currently. He seems to have not joined. So we will pass our congratulations on him. Next, I would request Jefrin Stew. I am unmuting you right now. Jefrin, if you could just speak for a couple of minutes on what inspired you to participate in this competition and what inspires you in general. Thank you.
Good morning to all. My name is Jefrin Stew and I am a student of class 9 at St. Gregory's School. Today I am here to share how natural heritage inspired me. Natural heritage inspires me in many ways. It connects me to the roots and reminds me of the beauty of the world around me. It evokes a sense of wonder, curiosity, and appreciation for the environment. Natural heritage also carries stories of the past, showcasing the beauty and majesty of nature. One of the most inspiring aspects of nature is its ability to provide a peaceful, relaxing, and fresh mindset. I have experienced all this firsthand during a tour of the northern mountains in Manali. The green mountains, rivers with the pure water, and beautiful forests left a lasting impression on me. Another way natural heritage inspires me is through greenery around our home. Planting trees around your house is an easy way to achieve a relaxed mind. Growing plants can teach us valuable lessons too and deepen our connection to nature. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jefrin, for that wonderful encapsulation of what inspires you about nature. We hope that you stay inspired and keep continuing your love for nature even as you grow up. And whatever field of study you take, there is always scope for nature and wildlife and protection. So please keep that in mind. And thank you for a wonderful input because it was really nice painting and the judges really appreciated the technique of your painting. So I must put that out there. Thank you so much, Jefrin, for your time. Next, I would request Nayonika Jena, our first prize winner, who has been mentioned by Dr. Magesh as well. And Dr. Suresh might also have some things to say about your wonderful painting. So, Nayonika, if you could speak for a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Nayonika Jena from Devi Public School, Unit 8, Bhubaneswar. I thank NMNH for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to share my views on how nature inspired me. And it is such an honor to share my views with such admirable people on this platform today. Nature has always been a part of my artwork and the source of my inspiration. A good observation around my environment inspires me about its natural movement, behavior, and the way it moves and appreciates the reality of the life itself. It's also like reflects the philosophical matters also. Be it be going to school or just being at home itself, it is also admirable and amusing to appreciate the patterns of natural movement in our nature, like birds flying in the sky to watching the nature survive in this industrial world. Words are not enough to express the beauty of my city, in especially the summer days when there are rainbow of trees and there are sea of stars at night. So it's always it has always helped me to stabilize my mind and my soul, and it has always kept my inner peace alive. Its eternal beauty lies both in its birth and demise, starting from its birth in the summer to stepping on the crunchy leaves during the winter. And also artists like Vincent van Gogh and Frida Kahlo and my experience at Jim Corbett has always inspired me to express my views about life through natural elements. And in this labyrinth of my thought, I always think how it would be if we had been without nature. It's like an enormous Gaia that has always made me feel safe, and it has always inspired me to make more artworks about it. So it has always left me with an immortal wealth of peacefulness and calmness. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaishnavi, for that very well articulated opinion on what inspires you about nature and bringing up the names of great painters as well. So all of us online now, we know where you get inspiration from to win multiple competitions. Many congratulations to you. And we hope that you get to experience more of these places in person so that you turn out even better art. And we will go to Suresh at the end of the webinar. But now I have been informed that Mr. Jadhav is available, third prize winner. So I'm just going to unmute Mr. Jadhav so he can speak. Yes, so hold on. Thank you, Nayonika, and requesting Mr. Jadhav to speak Hindi, English, whatever you're comfortable with. Thank you.
Good morning, all of you. I am Harsh Sanjay Jadhav from Reliance Foundation School, Lodivli, Maharashtra. Having pleasure to be here today and got this great opportunity to depict Sundarbans from my painting. Natural heritage is the epitome of beauty in diversity. It inspires us in many things. One such is the Sundarban, home to the Royal Bengal tigers, many species of birds, mangroves, and many more. Sundarbans fosters a delicate balance between different ecosystems, which teaches me to maintain balance between situations at every point of our life. As flora and fauna in Sundarban fight for the life and do hard work. It leaves me in complete awe and enforces me to embark it in myself. It inspires me to be creative and gives me sense of responsibility to protect and cherish the natural world. Through my art, I aim to spread inspiration and a need to conserve these stunning wonders. Lastly, I thank you to respected principal sir, my teachers, and all RFS team for giving me a great platform to showcase my skills and art.
Thank you so much, Harsh, for your words. Very well put together and wonderful to hear of your inspiration from places which are not really close to you, right? And thank you for your description. And I think your painting of the Sundarbans was definitely a wonderful depiction of the variety of biodiversity and beauty which can be found there. I am personally from West Bengal, so I appreciate your selecting a site which is an iconic representation of West Bengal as well. So thank you so much, Harsh, for your time. And with that, I would like to move on to the final section of our webinar. These are closing comments by Dr. R. Suresh Kumar, our nodal officer of our center, the Wildlife Institute of India Category 2 Center. Sir has worked in a number of the wildest places. So students, I would request you, all of you, to listen to Sir very carefully. He has worked in the widest variety of forests and seashores, and he knows wildlife inside out. So, sir, I would request you to kindly close this meeting with few words of inspiration for the prize winners and encouragement for everyone to enjoy and appreciate natural heritage.
Thank you, Anu. A very good morning to all of you, and extremely delighted to see many of you participating in the program today. There's not only the school children, but also the teachers accompanying them. So very happy. In fact, I could simply say this, that I'm feeling nostalgic, simply because I almost see myself in many of the students present here today. And when I got a chance to go through some of the artwork, I could see myself, as I'm an artist, and my expression of nature was also through art, though now I have started off to do research. So amazing piece of work that many of you have presented. In fact, all of you, really appreciate you for your effort. The kind of thoughts, the creativity that has gone in your way of expressing what you're observing in nature, it's actually left me overwhelmed. And it was quite a challenge for us to pick the winners. At the end of the day, we have to choose among the lot. Having said that, if you would look at it in an unbiased manner, the kind of thought process that has gone into the artwork is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I would also say that seeing this, we could appreciate the kind of diversity that this land, which is so blessed, our country is so blessed with biodiversity. We often talk about India being the most populous country in the world. But having said that, still we have such amazing wilderness and amazing diversity of wildlife, bird life, mammal life, and all sorts of species, from insects to fish to just many species across the land. And so it is quite a unique country that we have in the world. And so I think we should continue to appreciate that. And we should also continue to spread the message of conservation to all of your friends and family, and do your bit for conservation. So this art contest that we had as part of one of our activities was not simply a one-day event where you just have a competition and then it is forgotten. No, it is actually through this, it's a medium through which we want to reach out to you, and we want to express to you that there is so much that each of you as individuals could do. So your art speaks, but beyond that, many of you do have relatives, friends, and family that you should spread this message of conservation and the message of heritage. And I would also really like to appreciate that I do see here teachers accompanying, because again, I see nearly 35 years ago, 40 years ago, I've been with the Wildlife Institute for the last 30 years. I've been pursuing wildlife. So it's been 30 years here. But prior to that, when I was in school, my biology teacher used to encourage me, and I see that the teachers out there, encouraging students and being part of their journey, really appreciate that aspect of it, because this that you do is going to influence them in their life-making decisions, in their career decisions. And I know that these days it's so syllabus heavy, students are having to do so much, they hardly have time for any of these other, which I personally feel as very, very important activities. Given that I see that students and the school supporting students in doing this. And so in the coming years, in other programs that the Wildlife Institute would conduct, or any of the other institutes conduct, please do utilize the opportunity to push more of the students in participating in such program. So yes, so I think I would end my brief, by just saying this, that to all the students, that I could see the way you have expressed nature through your art. So I really see the curiosity bulb in your mind blinking. I would like you to continue to be more curious. It's not necessary that you need to go to a protected area and see nature. It is just there everywhere, all around you, in your city park, in your school campus. It's all about how curious you are, how observant you are. It's one of the most important traits to anyone taking up any field of work, whether it is business or whether it is science, whether it is physics. So being curious is very, very important, and asking questions. So with that, I would definitely encourage you to pursue your passion, be very curious, and the world is waiting for you to take on, whatever that you would be interested in taking up. I would close by saying that with the program cannot end without me acknowledging the NMNH once again, because we at the Wildlife Category 2 Center at the Wildlife Institute is a very small setup, few of us. We had to reach out to students across India. And so it would not have been possible without the support of NMNH and Dr. Magesh particularly. So they were the major people behind it. We were just one small catalyst, I would say. And so thank you to Dr. Magesh and everybody in your team at NMNH. And thanks to all the students and all the researchers and schools for coming forward and participating in this program, and really look forward to seeing such events and many of you participating in these events in the future. And one last bit, I also would definitely like to encourage the teachers and students, if you are interested, do write to Mr. Anuranjan at the Category 2 Center, or at Dr. Magesh at NMNH, if you need information about wildlife and all of that. And you're welcome to also visit on an excursion or something like that. You're welcome to visit the Wildlife Institute of India. This is one of the premier institutions in the country, working for wildlife management and wildlife conservation as a whole. So it's very, very unique setup that we have. And yes, so you can visit us at the Wildlife Institute. Of course, you would need to send in an email, that bit of preparations beforehand before you visit us as a team or as individuals. But yes, you're welcome. So thank you very much. And over to Anuranjan.
Thank you so much, Dr. Suresh, for that positive address and the key word being curiosity. I'm sure everyone who's participated in the art contest is typically a curious person because they have drawn images from their brain and their imagination and their real world experiences. So art allows you to do that, right? Art allows you the freedom to mix fiction and reality. You might not have visited a place or seen a tiger or a beautiful butterfly in real life, but you can always imagine it. So art gives you that wonderful freedom, and I would encourage all of you, like sir mentioned, that look beyond your syllabus, particularly teachers who are there as well, to encourage students to look beyond syllabus, think laterally, think about how nature engages them, and no matter where you go and what you do in life, nature should always be the background because it will always bring you pleasure. Amongst the many acknowledgements which Suresh sir mentioned, I would also like to add the mention of Ms. Naz Rizvi, who is the director of National Museum of Natural History, who was instrumental in setting up a connection between Dr. Suresh and Ms. Naz Rizvi, work together to get this thing going. And now that you've heard from sir about the Wildlife Institute of India, which is a very special institute, teaches about wildlife like everyone else teaches, say, engineering or mathematics or economics, right? So we teach wildlife here. So it's a wonderful concept and it's a idyllic campus. So I hope that some of you get a chance to visit it and maybe you can come as a student as well. We have a master's program. So start looking into it, start looking up on Google, and we hope to see some of you here sometime in the future. With that, I would like to close and thank you so much everyone for being online and thank you to all of our speakers and our dignitaries who participated. It was indeed an honor and keep an eye out for future such competitions because we'll definitely be get in touch with you and your schools and your principals and we want more participation from you and we want to offer you platforms to express your love for natural heritage and nature as such. Thank you so much everyone. Take care. Bye bye. And you have my contact number and my email. So please feel free to reach out with questions and anything else you have. As a teacher, as a student, always welcome. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. I'm going to
Thank
end this
you.
meeting. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.